Do you know my Charlie? You see this? That's Charlie. What I call him Charlie? I look at him and don't think I talk to Charlie all the time. But who did Charlie? I drew Charlie. Where does Charlie come from? Charlie comes from the gods. He's the extension of a hand that had no mind when it was born, and inside grew the receptor so the good Lord can bestow within me. It's not an object. I made that. I want to ask you something. You go to church, you go to synagogue, you go to shul, and you don't worship anything. You worship the Torah because you worship the Word of God. Well, God gave me the hands to be able to create that in order to remind myself that every time I walk into Charlie, that he has the good word of the Lord. So you know what? When I think of Charlie, I also think of George Carlin. This is what happens when you walk on your own floor. Hey, Mr. Bicycle Man, how you doing? You on your big bike there? Oh, good, you got front wheel drive. But what about the sleigh? You see, when it's the winter time, he's got the jack. I know he's got a little bar there, but he's running with the sleigh. There's my man. Where's he running? I don't know. We're walking on my floor talking to myself right now. And then over here we have the bird and the end of the whale's tail, right? And it's the bird that's the extension of... See, they're thinkers. He's got, between them is this element over here because these two pieces don't go together. So you need the element of the duck right here. See the way, these are all J's, by the way. And one of my best friends is this guy over here. You like the wolf? Oh, he's the wolf. But I don't know how it'll come out in the camera. Will this be sideways? Do you like the Corvette? His ears? And then the motor inside the middle of the Corvette. Look at that Corvette. But it's his eyes, deep into his eyes. This is the coffee cup. This is the water that comes down from the sky. Starflower apple. The cloud, sort of an animal, because they're alive, right? Controlled by someone else. We have the wolf who howls next to the wolf. Two different shapes of wolves, right? We have Michael Jackson's corner here, ABC, and we got man 652 because the number to man out of Zimbabwe. That's right, out of Zimbabwe. Now we got a good video. I'm just trying to see. I don't know if I ever did a video like this before. Yeah, the camera is sort of shining off that paint. Oh, my first little birdie. How you doing there, birdie? Uh-oh. Is that Woody Woodpecker? Tell that birdie to move over. He's at the other end of his pecker. There's the piece of wood. You got to turn that piece. And over here, look at this. That's right. That's the fleur-de-lis. Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out if I can get under it. There you go. There it is. See that bélier? What can you call the bélier? The goat? The snail. I'd have to lie on the floor because this camera is way too good. Can I make it distance a little? Can I distance it? And then in every little bucket is a little animal there, one there. And then you see the big shoe? See the big shoe? And then here's another shoe. And here's half a head. Here's the continuous dinosaur. You see the kissing dinosaur shoe? They're all kissing together. And then the walkway. H and I, do you see this sign over here? More animals. More animal over here. More heads and eyes. Oh, looks like we're on TV in this one. And there's this animal over here. Here's the brush kippy. See up here? His mouth, and then down here his eye. They all walk multiple ways. Oh, look, my staircase and the piece of cheese. The only white spot on my building. I'm not sure if it's dinosaurs or the birds are jumping off the cliff. Or the little red dog with the little man that's inside. So you're going to have to turn your video upside down. I think I'm going to have to straighten out this camera. And here's some pictures I painted. There's a small one, and there's a bigger one. Here's the doorway. I call this I call this down here juniper bird. And here's the big pharaoh up here. And you see the way it says Anachi? You see this? You see this over here? The little girl? See the girl here? But look at it this way. It's the bird. You see the bird also? The bird in her hair? Anachi, the eye that sees. This is that spaceship that was coming down. It got too much light on it, eh? See inside it says 7286. Oh, wait a second. That's inside. That's inside the other one. That's inside the other one.